Hello everyone, Bryan here. Welcome to Lockdown Guitar Lessons, lesson number 5. Today we're going to talk about picking. And the different types of picking are alternate, economy. Why might we want to talk about picking? Because it is an often overlooked part of playing the guitar. Because we often spend a lot of time focusing on the left hand technique rather than the right hand. We focus on the left hand with building speed, building stamina, working on the different fingerings and positions and all of that. But with the right hand, we don't really think much. It almost always comes naturally, right? And from my experience of playing, probably 80 or 90% of the time, if I'm not able to execute a phrase as smoothly as I like, it's always going to be the right hand. Personally, I've had very good training when playing the violin in the classical world. So my left hand, I would say, is pretty sorted. I'm very strict about technique. Well, there's alternate picking, which is down, up, right? Just says it in the name. Let's take one scale. First of all, let's start with C major scale on the 6th string, starting first finger. Notice my pick, it goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then so on. But the problem that you run into is that you do a lot of inside picking, which means picking inside of 2 strings. Down, up, down, up, down, up. The next down, right, I've done an up on the 5th string and a down on the 4th string. Some people don't like this idea of inside picking because it slips them up. It's always easier to do it the other way around, so-called outside picking, which is to pick down on the 5th string and back up on the 4th string. And that's because once you've picked down, you've already put yourself in a position to pick up on the 4th string. Right, so it's pretty continuous. Rather than picking up and you're so much further away to your next target, and then down, you're so much further away, so you've got to keep bringing your hand back and forth. Alright, it's all about efficiency, it's all about motion. So doing the alternate picking, you'll have to spend a lot more time, like I do, in figuring out certain phrases, whether there's inside picking or whether it's majority outside picking. Sometimes it's unavoidable to have inside picking, so you've got to spend a bit more time than usual just to tackle that problem, get used to it. And sometimes flipping the starting point of the phrase. Let me give you an example. So recently I've been learning this blues lick. Okay, it's so simple. The rest of it is like, right, it's literally up and down the scale, but it sounds very cool when you can play it quick. I started on the downstroke as usual, on the downbeat, but I realized I struggled to get it up to speed. I keep missing notes, keep slipping up, and I don't articulate the notes quite as well as I'd like to when I start on the downstroke. And I looked into the problem. It was because down, up, down, there's an inside picking, inside picking again, so 2 inside pickings. So I flipped it around. I started on the upstroke, no inside picking. So I had to adjust to this new way of playing, which is to start this phrase on the upstroke. Alright, second way is economy picking. I think guitar players such as Joe Pass and Gambale, they use that kind of picking, and that's because they really need to play fast. In theory, it is faster than alternate picking. What it is essentially when you do your alternate picking on one string, that's all good, but when you switch strings, you have to pick in the direction that you're going in. So if I'm on the 6th string and I'm going down, up, down, usually I would go up, right? Down, up, in alternate picking. However, in economy, you have to go down because you've switched from the 6th string to the 5th string, which is kind of downward motion, so you go in that direction. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Same thing on the way back up. If you change string, if you change in the upper direction, you have to go up stroke. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Because you're going in that same direction, your hand is not having to move as much as in alternate picking. It's kind of similar to sweep picking, which I've done 2 videos on. I'll link them. So those are the 2 main types of picking. Spend some time on finding which one you like. Some people might not even think about what type of picking they do, and they still get on fine. But since now we've all got a bit of time, why not just spend a day or 2 looking at the different picking styles? My advice is to always study other people's techniques first before making a decision on the one that you're going to stick with. Do as much research as possible. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like these, and share it with your friends as well, please, if you think they'll benefit from it. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.